What's up, Commanders fans? Starting another news rundown on the channel with the latest updates on the Washington Commanders. Always fast, straight to the point, and fully up to date. If you're new here, subscribe. We've got daily videos so you stay fully informed and don't miss a thing. And don't forget to hit the like button. It helps a lot, supports the channel, and keeps me motivated to keep bringing this content. Breaking update coming in. A lot of people doubted Debo when he arrived, but he shut everyone up. In 2025, he was the anchor of our offense. 72 receptions, 727 yards, and 5 touchdowns. He wasn't just a wide receiver, he was the veteran leader Jayden Daniels needed, especially with all the injuries around the roster. His restructured deal paid him $17 million last season, but now in 2026, Debo becomes an unrestricted free agent, and this is where things get tense for us. According to PFF, the Miami Dolphins are the favorite destination to land our number one. Why Miami? Their situation is brutal. Star receiver Tyreek Hill suffered a serious knee injury in Week 4 against the Giants, and at 32 years old, there are strong rumors that he could be released or may not even return to a high level of play in 2026. The Dolphins are desperate for a new star to pair with Jalen Waddle. And there's more. Miami's new offensive coordinator is Bobby Slovic, and he knows Debo inside and out. They worked together with the 49ers in 2021, the exact season Debo went all-pro and dominated the league. Slovic knows exactly how to use Debo's versatility to save the Dolphins' offense. Now the ball is in the hands of GM Adam Peters. Washington has the cap space, around $76 million, but the real question is, do you invest big money in a 30-year-old receiver, or is it time to go young and build through the draft alongside Jayden Daniels? Losing Debo to a conference rival like Miami would be a major blow to offensive continuity, especially because of the chemistry he's already built in DC. Debo proved his value, but the market is calling. So let me ask you straight up, would you open the vault to keep Debo Samuel in Washington for another 2 to 3 years? Or would you let him walk to Miami and draft a younger, faster receiver to grow with Jayden Daniels? Drop your take in the comments. Your voice matters. Switching gears, breaking update coming in. Here's the deal. Darron Payne has just 1 year left on his contract, and he's set to carry a massive $28 million cap hit in 2026. That's the 4th highest cap hit for a defensive tackle in the entire NFL. For a guy with only 1 Pro Bowl, 2022, and 0 All-Pro selections, that's a huge price tag. According to John Keim, GM Adam Peters has 2 options on the table. Cut or trade Payne now. This would create an immediate $16.8 million in cap savings, giving Washington flexibility to attack free agency and add reinforcements. Let him play out the final year. Washington keeps the strength of the interior D-line, but risks losing him for nothing in 2027, receiving only a compensatory draft pick. Despite the contract, Payne still commands respect across the league. League sources say offensive coordinators fear the Payne plus Jonathan Allen or Johnny Newton combo. In 2025, Payne posted 46 tackles, 3 sacks, and 5 pass breakups. Solid production, but the real question is it worth $28 million? Right now, the front office seems leaning toward letting him play out the deal. No extension. This becomes a true prove-it year. Either Payne dominates in 2026 and earns a massive long-term deal, or Washington moves forward with Johnny Newton fully taking over as the centerpiece of the D-line. Peters also knows the team has around $76 million in cap space, so there's no financial emergency forcing a cut. But in Adam Peters' roster-building philosophy, every dollar matters. Keeping Payne equals stability for new DC Daronte Jones. Moving on from Payne equals flexibility to go get a true elite edge rusher like Max Crosby, who we talked about earlier. So the coin is in the air. Proven talent or financial flexibility. Would you keep Darron Payne at $28 million in 2026 to lock in a strong defensive line,
Or move on now and use that $16 million to fix other weak spots. Drop it in the comments, no filter. Now, to close this out strong, things are heating up in Pittsburgh, and TJ Watt's name is officially in trade rumors. After a season with only 5 wins, the Commanders proved one thing: Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin isn't enough. If you can't pressure the QB, you're not going anywhere in this league. Steelers insider Ray Fittipaldo dropped a league-shaking statement on 93.7 The Fan. He believes TJ Watt's trade value this offseason could be around a second-round pick. Yes, you read that right. A player who became the highest-paid non-QB in NFL history, a sack machine year after year, could be moved for a day 2 pick. Watt signed a massive 3-year, around $123 million extension, but his last 2 seasons have been more human by his standards. 18.5 sacks combined, after once putting up 19 in a single season. For Pittsburgh, possibly entering a full rebuild, dumping Watt's massive contract to reset the roster actually makes sense. For Washington, a team that had one of the worst defenses in the NFL in 2025, adding a leader like Watt would be a franchise-defining move of the Adam Peters era. Washington doesn't own a 2026 second-round pick, sent to Houston in the Laramie Tunsil trade, but Peters could offer a 2027 second-rounder, a class projected to be much stronger, or a package of players and mid-round picks. Cap space isn't the problem. Washington can absorb Watt's contract easily. The real question is, would Pittsburgh accept seeing their biggest icon in burgundy and gold? The chance is real. The impact would be immediate. Just imagine this front: TJ Watt off the edge, Darron Payne in the middle. That's nightmare fuel for quarterbacks. Would you give up a 2027 second-round pick plus a player to bring TJ Watt to lead the defense in 2026? Or do you think he's past his prime and the price is too high? Sound off in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'll be back anytime with the next chapter of this epic story. We're locked in, and let's go Commanders!